guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that has been highly requested. I've had quite a few DMs asking me to show them basically my daily makeup. It's a Saturday morning and I'm actually dressed for once. I've decided to put on some nice clothes and I'm going to do my makeup, so I thought I would film, take you along with me. I'm no makeup artist. I literally have been using the same sort of techniques, the same products. Actually these products I've probably been using for like 6 months, this whole routine, and it works well for me, so yeah, hopefully you enjoy watching. Okay, so as you can see, I'm literally barefaced. I've got no makeup on whatsoever. I've literally just come out of the shower, washed my hair, and put on my skincare. But yeah, my skin is in a lot better shape than it was before Christmas, and I blame that all down to changing up my skincare routine and really paying attention to it. And I definitely would say that that is the best thing if you want to have a good base for your foundation. That is the best thing to do, is make sure your skin's moisturized. And yeah, so let's get started. Literally in the lockdown, I literally rarely put makeup on. I can't as well, I can't wear makeup, I can't apply makeup with my hair down in my face, so I'm gonna tie it up. First of all is the base. Usually if I'm going out or if I'm wearing makeup for all day, I'll put on a primer, just because I think it sets my skin better. But obviously I left all of that in London because I didn't really think I was going to be making wearing makeup lots over Christmas, and obviously I'm not really wearing makeup now, so it's not really, I haven't really missed it. But the one that I use and I have been using for about 2 or 3 years now is the Stila. I think it's a color correcting one. It literally has greens and purples in it. I know that sounds really weird, but it's amazing. I'll link it down below. But one of my best friends, Emmanuel, she had it back when we were in sixth form or something, and I remember on a night out we were looking, we were exchanging makeup and stuff like that. And I really like this product. And then I think my sister bought it for me the following year, so I literally, ever since my sister bought it for me, I haven't looked back. But yeah, so that's usually what I do. But then obviously I put on foundation. I literally have been religiously using the NARS Sheer Glow. It's in Light 2, which is Mont Blanc. I think I've been using it for 4 or 5 years now, and I love it. I struggled quite a bit when I first got into makeup. I think it was high school, probably about sixth form. I really struggled to find a good foundation. I first went for the Estee Lauder the Double Wear foundation, which, to be fair, I thought was a good foundation, but it just wasn't what's the word, it didn't match my skin very well. I reckon whoever got it tested the shade on me and got it wrong, because whenever I take photos I'd be orange, which I did not like. So yeah, I tested that for Estee Lauder, and then I think I went on to Bobbi Brown, and then I think I've literally then used this one ever since, which is really good. Okay, now the brush that I'm applying it with is the Zoeva brush 102, so it's a silk finish brush. I bought a pack for my sister for her 18th, I think, or for Christmas, I think, last year. I can't remember which one. And it was a pack of 6 or something. Crikey. But yeah, so I treated myself in the Black Friday sales. I treated myself to some new brushes. So I bought a few like, I think it was like the classic face brush set. But yeah, it was like, I think it was like 45, it was reduced to £45. No, cheaper than that. I think it was originally like 45.50, and then I think I got it for like 30 or like 35. I literally can't remember, but I got it in the Black Friday sale and it was quite a good sale. And like I like, that's one thing that I do like to spend money on, is like a good brush. Like I feel like it makes all the difference. So yeah, these Zoeva brushes are really, really, really nice. And they come in a really cute packaging as well. Okay, so the next product I'm using is concealer. I actually have two concealers. So I have like one for like every day, like if I was going to work or something like that, or like I was just doing it at the weekends, or like, you know, when you just want a little bit of concealer under your eyes. This is the one that I was using. So it's the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in shade Fair, again because I'm really pale. They have discontinued this one, and they have like rebranded like the whole collection concealer. So I have got another one on the way, which I'm kind of, it's like it's a shade up from this, or like I had to kind of guess. So I'm kind of dreading seeing if I've actually bought the right one. But it's literally like £4, so it's quite a good one. My housemate introduced me to that one. So that's the one I'm going to use today, but I usually use the NARS one, like if it's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And again, I swear by NARS, like I think it's such a good company. So I use this on like special occasions, or if I'm going out, not that I've been going out, but like if I'm going to like a restaurant, or like, yeah, just like nice sort of stuff, just because it is a bit pricier. And yeah, I can't afford to like keep spending lots of money on concealers. Okay, so I just put it down like this. Again, I'm not a makeup artist, so I probably am doing a really shit job at this. But yeah, okay, now the brush that I use for this, for concealer, I used to actually, I can't remember who, I watched like a famous makeup artist like put concealer on, and it was like for like the runway or something like that. So I was like, oh yeah, like I must be her. And I used to like dab it in with my fingers, which to be fair was quite a good, like it did work. But now I've got this new sort of brush set. I have been using the Zoeva, I think that's how you say it anyway. I've been calling it Zoeva, but it might not even be that. I've been using her brushes just to like go in like the little kind of bits that your foundation doesn't necessarily catch. But yeah, it's a really good brush again. So it's the Concealer Buffer it's 142. So all of the like brushes are like numbered, which I quite like. So you kind of can just like type it into the website, or you can just buy like the individual brushes as well. Like that's what I was originally going to do, but then I realised actually I was going to treat myself, and yeah, so that's concealer done. I am so tired recently that, to be honest, concealer doesn't really save me. But yeah, I just kind of go with that. Okay, and then the next product that I use is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now this stuff is actually like a godsend. Like I literally love it. It's probably like my favourite makeup product. It's the it's the loose setting powder. And yeah, because I've got such like oily skin, and I like tend to find that like my makeup, sort of definitely my foundation, like sort of sweats off, not sweats off, but like when it's kind of like hot, or like if I've been wearing it for like ages, I often find like that if you use this, it lasts so much longer. Or I kind of will just use this, it will be in my bag, and I'll just go over my makeup with it. So I put it in the areas that I tend to like, where my makeup tends to rub off. So I put it in my eyes, I put it sort of down my nose, and then like in my nose creases, and then on here, my chin, basically everywhere it tends to, and then just here. Just because, yeah, my skin is just such like an oily, greasy like type that it just, like, makeup doesn't last long with me. And then the brush that I used to just put on that setting powder was just like a, I don't even know what brand this was, I literally can't remember, but I got it in Debenhams. Like, I think these were like my original brushes before I changed them to these Aviva brushes, and I got them in Debenhams like a year and a half ago. And they do the job. They're really, really soft, and they weren't cheap, like they weren't cheap, but they weren't expensive. But yeah, no idea, but it's just like a small enough brush to get into the places that you need. Okay, so the next product I'm using is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I just use this to contour my face. Usually I use the Charlotte Tilbury, oh, what's it called? I think it's called like the Bronze and Glow Duo, not sure, but it's like £50, and mine is back in London. I'm literally savouring it because I know when it runs out I'm gonna have to buy another one. But to be honest, I've really been enjoying this like Hoola one. So I don't know whether I'm just gonna sort of carry on using these, but it comes with like a little brush which I use to sort of put it on, because I think it puts it on more precisely, which is what I quite like. So I just put it in like the areas that I want contoured. Some people might be like, whoa, you're putting quite a lot on, but I'm really, really pale, so I do quite like to have a bit of like a bronzed face. Then the brush that I use for this is another older one. So this is the more I don't know is it called Morph or is it Morphe, I don't know, but this is just like, it was like a buffing brush. So I just go in with this brush, and it's really such a good blending brush. Like, I put so much, like, it looked like I'd put so much bronzer on the side of my face, but this one just blends it so well that you can literally, like, it just like blends into your face, which is really good. I just kind of like do it in sort of like circles, like circular motion. See, like it actually blends it really well into your face. Sometimes, like in the summer, I literally just use bronzer. I don't use foundation or something. I just use bronzer on my face. Like, especially, I didn't so much this summer, but like if I've been away and had like sun on my face, then I do tend to just use bronzer, just because I think it gives like a nicer like glowy effect. Okay, so that is my bronzer all blended in. So again, like instantly I feel like I can see like a bit more colour into my face, which is nice. Okay, and then the next product, oh, just dropped stuff. The next product I use is the Collection Gorgeous Glow. Again, a product that literally cost me like £3, and I actually think it's better than some of the like expensive brands that I have used in the past. So there are different shades of this one, but I have got the first shade, so it's just number 1. But yeah, I tend to use, like at the moment, I tend to use, in the winter I've like used the bottom bit, but at the top you can see it's like a sort of more bronzy sort of pink colour, which is what I use in the summer. So again, I just use one of these like old brushes from Debenhams. and just smile and brush upwards basically. I saw on Instagram, or was it TikTok, I'm not sure, that if you, like, with your blusher, if you don't do it upwards, then you, it like sinks your face or something like that. But yeah, this is really, really good. I actually really like this product. So with my makeup, like, I wouldn't say I'm fussy, but I definitely would say like some stuff I do buy sort of more expensive just because I think they're better quality. So like my favourite brand is Charlotte Tilbury, and I do buy a lot of stuff from there, like my lipsticks, like all, I think pretty much like 3/4 of my like eyeshadows are all from Charlotte Tilbury. And like obviously like I do have like a more expensive like foundation, like NARS isn't cheap, but I literally have like tried and tested sort of cheaper ones, like ones just from like Boots, Superdrug, that kind of thing, and I have found that my skin doesn't react, like it doesn't look as nice on my skin. And because I am quite self-conscious about my skin, I do find that I would rather pay more money and like get a better finish. But having said that, there are some things that I literally would never, like for example like the concealer that I'm using today, like that is like at £4, like it's cheap. My like mascaras, like I used to use more expensive mascaras, but now like I actually haven't found that much of a difference, so I've gone down to high street mascara. So yeah, like I would say quite a lot of stuff like is from the high street sort of stores, but yeah, but I do have like some stuff that I would rather pay more money for. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply eyeshadow. If I'm like going out or like again like a special occasion, like I will sort of, I usually do like a sort of smoky eye kind of look, but yeah, but I tend to just keep it really, really natural and neutral when I am sort of just every day going to work or, you know, stuff like that. The one that I've been using recently is this Zoeva Cocoa Blend eyeshadow palette. Now I actually got this free when I bought my like brushes, because I also bought some things for my sister for Christmas, so I got like, I qualified for like the free gift. And it's actually so good. Like I didn't think it was going to be that good, but these are like all the kind of shades I, probably not like that pinky kind of one, but all of the rest like I love, and they're definitely like, I usually go for sort of golds, browns, that kind of style. I think my go-to palette is definitely my Naked palette, but obviously back in London, just because I love like all of the neutral tones in that. So I am just literally gonna put this Bitter Start one. I'm just gonna put this, I'm gonna look in the mirror down here because otherwise I'm nowhere, I'm not gonna get a good look. Again, like makeup artists probably watching this thinking, oh my god, that's not how you apply it, but this is how I apply it. So I literally just go in and just put that all over like my base and all over, just to give me a little bit thing. And then I'm literally just gonna take, what one am I gonna do? I'm gonna go for that one, the substitute for love, that one. And I literally, they're so pigmented, so I literally don't want to put loads on, but all I do is literally put like a darker kind of shade in my crease and then go along like my eyelid with it, just because I don't really like to have a full-on effect if it's every day. Like I know some people love a good like their everyday makeup is so like detailed and it looks amazing and stuff like that, but I would rather mine kind of look more like I have not put anything on. Okay, so yeah, that's my eyes. I think they look quite natural. That's why like I do really like sort of just like a natural tone. And then this is something that I actually bought before Christmas, I think, and it's the again, I never know if it's NYX or NYX, I'm not sure, and it's their faux white liner, so it's like an eye brightener. I got this off, I think it was like the Boots website or something like that. Like, it wasn't anywhere special. I've only been doing it for like literally a month, but I've already noticed such a difference. I follow Hattie Smith on Instagram, and she always swears by like a white liner to like line like your bottom like lash line, and I actually think it really does make your eyes pop and kind of like makes them sort of stand out. And I can't really do this on my phone, so I'm going to do it in the mirror quickly. I'm not very good at doing it though, that's one thing I would say, is that I have been quite shit at applying it. So most of it tends to go on, well, I don't know, that one was better. Most of it tends to go on my eyelashes. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So I don't know, I mean, I could just be hyping myself up and thinking that it pops my eyes, but I actually do think it does, like, it does work. So yeah, so, and they're literally like, I think I paid like £5 for this, and you can probably get one cheaper. But yeah, I just think it like makes quite a difference on your eye. Okay, so now eyeshadow is done, I'm gonna go in with mascara. I never ever used to, I didn't even know what one of these was. Like, I literally never ever used one, but now like I literally can't go without. I think I literally got mine in a stocking about 2 years ago, maybe a year actually. I got one in, see, it makes such a difference. Yeah, I never used to use them, and then when people like use them, I was like, oh, like I bet it doesn't even make that much of a difference, but I actually feel like it does. Sometimes, like, if I really can't be bothered, I like actually just leave them like this. Right, okay, so then mascara. Again, like I said, like I used to buy expensive mascaras. Like I had the Benefit one for ages. I think it's like the Roller Lash one. And then I had a Charlotte Tilbury one for my birthday last year, and I do really love it, but it is quite expensive. This one is the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara by Maybelline. Literally just like in a black colour. Again, I think I got this from Boots, and I've been using it for the past, I think, like 6 or 7 months, and I haven't wanted to use anything different. I just think it's such a good mascara for like the price. I'm having like, I feel like my lashes at the moment are it always goes better on this eye. I don't know why. So I tend to like just literally like hover like that and then twist the brush a little bit. I feel like that gives it a bit more of a and then my bottom lash line. Okay, so that is the lashes all done. And this is why I'm not a professional makeup artist. It's literally all over my face. Okay, so lashes are done. So now I do my eyebrows last. I literally don't touch my eyebrows, like in terms of like waxing, all that sort of stuff. Like, my eyebrows are naturally like really quite bushy. Like, they're quite bushy and long, if you look at them. Like, I think I got them threaded when I was like 15 or 14. I went with my friends to Ipswich and I got them threaded, and like never again. That has actually put me off. I never want anyone to touch my brows. So this is my go-to. So it's the Pears transparent soap, and I literally am like obsessed with it. I think I started using it in the summer, yeah, maybe like September time, and I literally have not gone back. Like, I haven't started using any other sort of, like, I used to use like a clear mascara to set my brows, but now this is like the best thing. So I tend to brush them. I've just got this like brow tool from Benefit, so before I do anything I just brush them out a little bit, because I really like the like fluffy, feathery kind of look for brows. Okay, so what I do next is I get a little spoon. I can't say the word, spoolie. And I think I bought these from Amazon. Like there was like a pack of 80. I think I've given some to my sister and I gave some to my housemate. But yeah, I spray the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray on them, just because that's what I've got with me at the moment. I'm literally on the last bits of this, so I thought I may as well just use it on my eyebrows. But usually I would probably just get some water and put it on this brush. So I just spray on the brush, and then that's all kind of like wet. And then you just literally rub against the soap, and you'll get like some of the like residue, I guess, the soap residue. And then I literally just brush upwards. Some of it is harder to get into play, like upwards, than others. And it's always, this eyebrow always goes so much, like I always find that, I don't know if you guys do, but like one eyebrow or like one eye will always go better than the other. Okay, so that's the soap, and I just kind of like let it dry, I guess, for a little bit. But yeah, whilst I'm waiting, I will put on some, I'll do my lips. This is my perfect like go-to everyday lipstick. It's the MAC Velvet Teddy. It's such a nice colour, and I mean I've literally used MAC lipsticks religiously since I was like 15 maybe, so I've got quite a few, but definitely Velvet Teddy is my favourite, and I've got the lip liner to go with it. Today, because I'm literally going nowhere, I'm just going to put on a bit of lip balm. This is my favourite. It's the Yves Rocher, again, don't know if I said that right, it's the Pomme Rouge, so it's a red apple lip balm, and I know it sounds weird, but it tastes amazing. Like it smells really nice. If I do have like quite dry lips, I use this Rituals, it's the Ritual of Holy, and it's pomegranate and mint, and it's like a lip scrub. I'll show you if I can actually get the lid off. Yeah, so it's literally like a lip scrub, so you just sort of put your finger in and then put it all over your lips, and that is the best thing. I love it. Okay, and now back to eyebrows. So I am going in with the Benefit brow powder, but yeah, it's like really good. It's just a really compact little thing. It's got like a little mirror, and it's got 2 shades. So it says like the lighter shade recommends you go in there, and then the darker shade at the ends of your brow. So yeah, so I'm literally just going to go in and fill these in. It's really hard to do this without a mirror. I'm going to use the mirror. So yeah, it's like any kind of, especially this bit where like I've kind of got less hair, I kind of go in and I literally just use little brush strokes. I don't do anything different. Okay, so they are my eyebrows. They do look quite dark, but again, I prefer them darker, but I think the ring light is making them look quite dark. I have taken my hair down, and this is the finished look. So it is quite like an everyday natural, well, I think it's natural anyway. It's quite a natural sort of face. But yeah, I've got quite a lot of pride in my makeup collection. I've got some staple products in there. I've got some products that obviously I'm just trying and testing at the moment. But yeah, I'm sort of happy with this sort of natural look. I don't really like to go any sort of, unless I'm going like full on out, which obviously we all haven't been for like nearly a year. I wouldn't go any sort of different than this look. So I hope I have done this video justice. I know quite a lot of people have messaged me and asked me to do an everyday makeup routine. So yeah, so I'm hoping that this video sort of did the job, and people got to see what kind of products I use. I will link the main products that I use in my routine down in the description box. So if you fancied trying them out, then I'll put a link there. If you haven't already, then please do subscribe, and I will see you guys for another video soon.